After getting a defensive stop, Swaggy hit a mid-range jumper with Lonzo Ball to go up 4. But Splash replied with a mid-range jumper by Chris Mullin to cut the deficit to 3 at 20-23. To close out the first half, Swaggy took it up strong to the rack with Kobe to take a 25-20 lead at the half.
It's halftime now. Let's talk about the changes that Swaggy has made
not giving
in
the
this
three?
game.
Yeah, he's not giving up the 3.
To start the third, Swaggy upped his defensive intensity with a Lonzo Ball steal and a Kevin Garnett block. Speaking of Garnett, Swaggy hit a 3 with him.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for... Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. The Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And the Clippers starting 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Powell. Then it's Randy. Then there's Kawhi. Leonard, and it's Bamba in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, we've got Brown. Williams is out there with Whiteside, and it's ABC, and it's Tatum in at the 3. We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that could shoot. When we start my rookie year, we go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. Man, I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
The 11-footer, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Here's ABC. And it's Jason Tatum with a three.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Rose. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. It's stolen by Randall. Over Williams. And too long on the shot. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And it's in there.
I mean, so experienced. I mean, tell me something Rose hasn't seen on the court. I mean, he reads the D like a book.
Tatum on the wing. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Pop. Takes it inside. Shoots over Brown. And Whiteside sends it back. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Now the Clippers moving it up. And it's blocked by Brown.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Here's ABC. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Bamba. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Brown the pass to Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Leonard against Tatum. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. He also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Here's Rose, following the three-pointer by Boston. The pass to Leonard. Over Tatum. Leonard, the pass to Bamba. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yes. And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's ABC. 5 points in the game. There's Brown with the three. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Leonard finds Powell. Over in the corner, Randall. Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got 7. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
What a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
Tatum against Leonard. Back to Bamba. 17-foot shot on the way. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And finished off by Brown.
Body and agility. Rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Rose against Brown. Takes the 13-footer. They get it again. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose. The three from Tatum. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And then for Los Angeles, Marcus Morris is checked in for Bamba. Mann comes in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rose. Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Kawhi Leonard.
Solid point awareness. Leave someone open on fault squad and you're going to regret it.
DiVincenzo against Jackson. Now Kleber. Jackson looking around. 4 on the clock. Kleber, no good. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Fultz. And the NBA with a long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning, like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true.
Jackson passes to Mann. In the corner, it's Kleber. Los Angeles with another miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Clippers trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's DiVincenzo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Dependable when it comes to sharing the wealth. Folks, he's skilled at getting it to his guys.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Here's Gomez, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Turnaround change. Great rhythm shot. Not everyone's able to pull it off.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fultz with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For 3, Caldwell Pope off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Clippers trail by 10. Jackson kicks to Kleber. Pass to Hernangomez. It's stolen by Morris. And they're on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Kleber. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Boston leading by 10. 1:07 left in the first quarter. A 3 for DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Kleber with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Fultz. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Here's Kleber. And Lakers sends it back.
proven he can be an active defender. Great hustle from Macon to stifle the shooter.
And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Fultz. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pocket 6. Caldwell Pope outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the stage veteran.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
We've got Maker. Markieff Morris is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fultz in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Celtics leading by 11. Now here's DiVincenzo. A 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jackson drives in. Kleba against Whiteside. From 18 feet away, it'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Mann. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Tatum passes to Whiteside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Julius Randle's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Hernan Gomez. Howell, he's checked in for Mann. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Here's Hardy. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Howell's got his first bucket of the night.
And he's creating for his teammates. I mean, that's always been a big part of Rose's game. He's just as motivated to create for his teammates as he is for himself.
Back to Whiteside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 4. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Outside Tatum. He takes it in. The Clippers grab the miss. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Rose. Leonard on the wing. Inside. Rebound by Williams.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he's short off the rim.
And then Brown with the dunk.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hammered all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Ahmed Bamba is checked in for Marcus Morris.
And on the drive, Tatum uses long strides rather than elite quickness to get where he wants to go.
Tatum against Leonard. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Tatum. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. High, arcing shot, and a lot of contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And so known for that. Bamba's also extremely bright. Got off for some Ivy League schools, including Harvard. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Akers checked in for Boston. Leonard comes in for Robert Williams. And the basket by Tatum.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
They get a hand on it. Over in the corner, Randall. Out left to the wing. The 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Bamba. Bamba's got 10.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Brown feeling out a bit. Inside. Here's Maker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
I like when Maker is being assertive on offense. Looking for his own shot, attracting the contact.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside Rose. The pass to Leonard. Over Tatum. The second effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose. To the inside. And the dunk by Maker.
Getting better at reading the screen and roll. Maker just taking what he sees out there.
And here are the Clippers now. Trailing by 5. Down low. Here's Bamba. Empty that time from Leonard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by Brown.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside Leonard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. And here's Tatum for 3. 5 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. Over Randall. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
When you're a vet like Rose, you figure out ways to score inside, even as a guard.
Leonard on the wing. He dishes it to Maker. Here's ABC. He's covered by Leonard. Shoots from the right block. And the basket by Maker. Maker's got 6 in the quarter.
So when he has some touch, now for Maker, it's more about adding muscle so he can become more dangerous.
And the Clippers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Celtics leading by 7. Here's Fultz. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
Randall passes to man. In the corner, it's Kleba. Off target with his 3. Austin's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. It's good. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow, and Jackson is just crafty down inside. He has such a quick release that even taller defenders can't get to it in time.
And there's the drive. It's blocked. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 5 points in the quarter.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Fultz against Jackson. Fultz the pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick and roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
To the paint. From 12 feet out. No good. Shot missing. And so we wrap up the first half.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Taking a look at the Celtics. Kenny, how'd you see it? They were in such a groove that it's
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Julius Randle is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Rose. And it's Powell in at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Powell with the steal.
His fourth turnover of the game. That's not a number to be proud of.
Rose attacking, banked in off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, even through all the injuries, Rose has the speed to beat you in transition.
Brown kicks to Williams. Here's Hardy. A three-pointer off the mark. And Randle has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double using rejections and stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane. He's on the court.
Bamba dishes to Randle. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now Bamba, 13 points in the game. And Leonard gets it to go.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Kicks it to Brown. Here's ABC. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 in the basket from Powell.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
One of the big what-ifs in NBA history is what if D. Rose think about it. He won the MVP in 2011. Rose was on a Bulls team that included Joakim Noah, Kyle Korver, Rob Dang.
Con Makers checked in for Whiteside.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Rose looking around. He kicks it to Leonard. Over Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And those Bulls would go 62-20 in Rose's MVP season. The best record at that time in the NBA, losing in the 2011 Conference Finals, first to LeBron's Miami Heat.
Yeah, Kevin, unfortunately, those Bulls 35-9 poised to be a title contender. We will never know how that budding rivalry with Miami turned out. Man, it's been great to see Rose continue his career after that.
Shots good by Williams.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Rose passes to Leonard. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism. He plays with tremendous pride. A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Bamba. Man subbed in for Rose. On defense, the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the Clippers call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Markieff Morris is checked in for Williams. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Tatum. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Fulton for ABC.
Julius Randle.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Caldwell-Pope right side. Jacks up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Randall finds Jackson. Back to Randall. Oh, Leonard in position.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Jackson against Fultz. Caldwell-Pope outside. Stolen. And they're moving it up. Leonard with no one around. Nails the corner 3. Leonard's got 11.
A true go-to option on offense. Leonard knows this team depends on him to take and make those big shots.
Down low, Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Covered by Morris. Leonard against Fultz. From the high post. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half. Morris outside. Inside. And Maker the bucket on the assist by Morris. That's 10 points for Thon Maker.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Rebound Boston. Maker's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 8. Back to Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
Now this is what you like seeing Maker, not just laying it up, but powering it down.
Clippers trail by 16. To the inside. Randall. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Pass to Maker. It's up a 3. Traps in the tray. 15 points in the game.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Leonard inside, defended by DiVincenzo. The layup missed. Here's Morris, back to Caldwell Pope. Jackson against DiVincenzo. Passes it to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Maker with the ball. Over Randall. That's short off the rim.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
There's the triple. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
Fultz the pass to Morris. And another shot. Feeds it to Maker. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And the dunk by Maker.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on the lead pass.
To the middle. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
1:07 left to play in the third. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity, and it's Maker laying it in. Maker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Morris with the rebound. Celtics leading by 16. Leonard with the steal. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Fultz. Leonard with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So they foul intentionally. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And then for Los Angeles, Maxi Kleber comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Juan Hernan-Gomez in for Kawhi Leonard. Now a timeout called by Boston. Clippers trail by 16. And here's Jackson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's the pass to Kleber. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's ABC, guarded by Jackson. Outside Tatum. From past the arc. Off the mark. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston. On out there with ABC. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Williams. And it's Tatum in at the small forward.
An exceptionally polished score for his age. Tatum's lethal from the perimeter.
Here's Rose. Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's ABC. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's an 18-point game. over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. Bamba kicks to Rose. At the top of the key, Hernan Gomez. Here's the dish to Powell. Another shot. That doesn't go either for Rose. Celtics leading by 18. Brown with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Brown the pass to Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass.
Can't teach size. Whiteside with a strong move against physical defense.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
Here's ABC. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's who we are as a society. But then I can tell you, when I first came to the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Rose against Brown.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
And they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Leonard looking over the floor. The feed now to Bamba. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Outside Tatum. For 3. Rebound by Rose. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the whistle blows is going to be at Robert Williams.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Boston making a switch here. Makers checked in. Brown against Rose. And no good. Some solid defense from Brown.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Third team foul.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Rose dishes to Randall. Back to Rose. And it's blocked by Brown. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Leonard inside. That one good for 2.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Brown. From the arc. It's good. It's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Los Angeles Dallas calls timeout, and the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We live in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain. They're not as punching.
Brown outside. Launches a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rose kicks to Bamba. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Hardy passes to Tatum. Now Brown, guarded by Powell. Inside, here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
What you love about Brown's game right now, he understands the offense, and he understands his role within it.
Clippers trail by 20. Passes it to Leonard. Pass to Bamba. Lets it go with a three. And another three for the Clippers.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Thon Maker.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's been playing in the past few games. I wasn't sure he'd even get meaningful minutes tonight, but he was a different player altogether. He really found something that worked for him. Clippers trail by 20. Now here's Rose. Driving to the basket.
That 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Here's ABC. Brown outside. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lets it go from 14. Leonard, no luck. Celtics leading by 21. Brown outside. With the drive. That shot missing. Nice D from Rose. Randall dishes to Leonard. Pass in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8 of 12. Here's ABC. Tatum on the wing. Celtics passing it around. Clock at 4. For the three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scores. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off for this team.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice finish for Leonard. Plays the game with such precision. Rarely misses that easy.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose. Down low. Here's Tatum. Count that one. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands the angles. He plays more physically than advertised.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
4th team foul.
That's his first foul. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Markieff Morris is checked in for Robert Williams. Caldwell Pope comes in for Tatum. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for ABC. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Caldwell Pope outside. And the pass to Fultz. Now Maker. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. We'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. So that's how I like to think. But, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Thon Maker.
But his defense gave them a spark. Protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the defense.
Whiteside's checked in for Boston. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
Oh, and Jackson is not just a terrific shooter, but a fantastic defender as well, using his great speed on both ends.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Fultz. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the way.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.